We'll continue with the topic of magnetic field and field lines. Okay. Now there's an activity 13.2, in which you have to take a white sheet of paper, a bar magnet, and sprinkle some iron fillings, and then you have to tap the board gently. So once you tap the board, you have a pattern formed on that white sheet shown on figure 13.2. Okay, now based on this pattern there are certain observations and conclusions. Okay, let us see what they are. The iron fillings arrange themselves in a pattern. Now why do these iron fillings arrange in such pattern? The magnet exerts its influence in the region surrounding it. Therefore the iron fillings experience a force. We all know that the magnet has a property of attracting iron. Okay, so according to the attraction, how much powerful the attraction is there, the iron fillings are arranged in a definite pattern. Okay, now these iron fillings experience a force. This force exerts the iron filling to arrange in particular pattern. Now surrounding the magnet there's a force of magnet which can be detected, and this is known as magnetic field. So the pattern in which the iron fillings are arranged, there is a force of magnet. Now this force of magnet creates a field of magnetic attraction that is known as magnetic field, and the lines where the iron fillings are arranging themselves, you can see these lines. Okay, these are known as magnetic field lines. Now we go to the next activity. There's another activity 13.3. Okay, where you have to use a small compass and a bar magnet, and using that we have to draw the magnetic field lines. Okay, now whenever you are using that compass and a bar magnet, you have the poles aligned like this on figure 13.3. Okay, with the help of this poles you draw this field lines. Now if you observe these field lines properly, you can see that all the field lines are going from north to south direction outside the bar magnet. Okay, here you can see it's going from north to south, here also it's going from north to south. If I complete this circle also, it will go from here to here like this. That's from north to south. And inside the bar magnet, these field lines are continued from south to north direction. So outside the bar magnet you have got north to south lines going on, and inside it is going from south to north. And if you see near the poles, the field lines are very close by, and when you go away from the poles towards the center of the bar magnet, the fields are going away from each other. So the field lines which are close by, there you have got maximum attraction. Where the field lines are little bit away from each other, the force of attraction is less. So always towards the poles the force of attraction is more than the center. Okay, now let us see this observation one by one. The magnetic field is a quantity which has got both direction and magnitude. So whenever there is a quantity which has got both direction and magnitude, it's a vector quantity. In the direction of the magnetic field, okay, is the direction in which north pole of the magnetic compass moves inside it. So while making the field lines, you have to use the compass, and only we have to concentrate on one pole, that is the north pole. Okay, now the south pole, this magnetic field lines which emerge from the north pole and merge at the south pole. We see the arrows which I have already explained to you, that is going from north to south. Okay, now inside the magnet, okay, inside the magnet the direction is from south to north. Thus the field lines are closed curves. So all these curves are closed. So they start from one point, they go on like this. So they are a complete curve. You can say a complete circle sort. Okay. Now the strength of the magnetic field is shown as a degree of the closeness of the field lines. That is what I told just now. Wherever the field lines are close by, the field is stronger. Okay, the field is stronger, the force acting on the poles of magnet placed the greater where the field lines are crowded. So you can see here the crowding of the field lines. So the force of attraction of magnet here, it is more in towards the poles. Okay. Now the next topic, that is the magnetic field due to current carrying conductor, is not there in your course, so that we are not going to study. Okay, you can turn the page. The next topic 13.21, this is also not there, and the right hand thumb rule, that is 13.2.2, that is also not there in your course. Okay, now the next one is 13.2.3, this current carrying through circular loop, this is also not there. 13.2.4, magnetic field due to current in a solenoid is also not there. Okay, so directly now we go to the next topic, that is 13.3 in the next class. Okay, thank you.